Today I'm here with Vicken Kanadjian, and he's our EO Montreal president. He's finishing his mandate right now at the end of the year, so I wanted to take this moment to maybe go back on the highlights of your year as a president and what do you feel are the big accomplishments you brought to the table?
So I had like a special circumstance that I had to do 2 years of tenure, where the typical president is 1 year. Biggest takeaways was the fact that we had a lot of issues, and I learned how to navigate a room full of A players and how to get them to work together, and people that are volunteering their time and that don't really have to do this.
Yes.
So I just getting people to communicate well together and understand what the core issues are and how we need to resolve them was an amazing takeaway.
It was also EO's 30th anniversary, so you had some big objectives to fill with that as well.
Yes, and I was quite lucky with that it happened during my tenure, that EO celebrating their 30th anniversary and their 26th anniversary in Montreal. So Montreal is almost considered one of the founding chapters. We've been around for a long time, and I still feel it's like this best kept secret of the city.
How long have you been a member of EO?
8 years this year.
8 years, congratulations.
Thank you.
And what got you into the leadership path?
I think I was just sucked into it, you know, like my forum has a few ex-presidents, and one day I was just mandated.
So you're a beautiful success story for an entrepreneur. You want to talk to us a little bit about what your business does?
Of course. So my business is called Cesium, and we're a distributor of very cool wireless accessories, mostly for Samsung and Apple phones.
Okay.
And we started the business literally in my last year of university, studying computer engineering at McGill. Met my business partner. We had a great idea to buy unlocked cell phones from overseas and sell the coolest phones to some students and maybe some people that we found on eBay.
So we know that it's a challenge, and it's always something not easy to get people to jump on that path of leadership and to go beyond, above and beyond their EO membership role, and to say, okay, how can I contribute more to the organization, and how can I get this organization to grow and to keep being what it is and offering this amazing learning opportunity for entrepreneurs. So you went into the path. You maybe got sucked in, but you made it a while and you got to president. So if there's anything encouraging you could say to other members, the value you got from joining that path of leadership, what would it be?
Actually, it's like a significant part of the value. So I think that one thing EO does very well is it teaches people how to become great leaders. And you could either be passive in EO and just go to your forums and maybe do some events, or you could be active. And when you're active, you play the first role of leadership as moderator. So then you start becoming a leader amongst your forum. And then the next level is to join the board and to do one of the chair positions. And probably the most fulfilling was presidency. So my recommendation is anybody that really wants to become a better leader in their business life, or even in their personal life or in their community, it's an absolute must.
Quickly, what would you say was your favorite person, or your one conversation, that one person you met that just blew your mind through your 8 years in EO?
It's hard to pinpoint the one person, but I can talk about that one event that got it all started for me. It was in 2011, I believe a year into EO, was the 24 Hours in New York City event that was organized by the Montreal chapter. We got to meet 3 major companies, including Bloomberg and the NHL head office in New York City. I met probably some very, very key people that I've become friends with today in EO. We always aim to have an incredible retreat that has a lot of business learning and cultural value. And 2 years ago, we had the pleasure of traveling to Bogota, capital of Colombia.
Okay.
And it took 6 months, but we arranged a meeting with the president of Colombia.
Wow.
And
that's awesome.
we met them at his party's head office, actually on the day that the peace treaty was signed between the Colombia and the FARC rebels. So that was quite an historic day. I really thought they were going to cancel the meeting after everything that's going on in the news.
Definitely.
But we were very fortunate to meet Alvaro Uribe on that day, and his English was pretty good, so we didn't need a translator. We had a 1 hour conversation about building an economy in tough times.
Yeah.
And he's a testament of that. So that was
That's
probably our
amazing.
wow retreat.
What would you like to wish to EO for the next 30 years?
So for the next 30 years, I really hope we fulfill the vision, which is to build the world's most influential community of entrepreneurs.